like more comedy, more action.
Oh, I just did push up. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. So, according to Bild, I don't know who said this. I haven't even really confirmed it. I just got excited. I woke up like 30 minutes ago. But according to some sources, Upamecano is pretty much a done deal. Bayern Munich have agreed personal terms with Upamecano, which means that we're signing him. Yeah, that's what it should mean, shouldn't it? We'll somehow mess this up. I have a feeling we won't want to pay the release clause, or we'll try to negotiate the release clause down to 20 million. But I mean, actually, it's logical because Upamecano has 1 year left in his Leipzig contract. So realistically, he could run his contract down. So that may be a bargaining thing or a chip we use to get the price down. But I think that's what Bayern's going to try to do. We're going to try to get that fee down to maybe 50 million, 45 million. It's going to make sense because think about it. Upamecano and, he's the world crisis. Think about that. The world crisis has pretty much slowed down every freaking transfer evaluation. So if Leipzig put the 60 million release clause and all the transfer values of all these players went down, I mean, the transfer value of Upamecano's release clause has to go down too. So Upamecano is justified in saying he wants a lower release clause because then again, he is a player he's still only 1 year left in his contract. So, I mean, he's completely justified in wanting a lower release clause because that would mean, the financial situation in the world would make sense. And yeah, this is perfect. This is literally the most perfect news ever. I went and I typed Upamecano on Google, right? And there was a few sources. So there's one source, blow touted for Arsenal and Man United as set for snub from Target with 52 million release clause. I click on that and they say that Arsenal and Man United have been snubbed because Bayern Munich is Upamecano is set to sign for Bayern Munich. I just love when we piss people off, right? Bayern Munich agreed deal with Arsenal and Man United target Upamecano. They just don't like saying Bayern Munich signs the target these Premier League clubs were linked with. They hate saying that. They hate the fact that we're gonna sign Sané. They don't like that. They think they don't like when Bayern Munich signs any players, even when Real Madrid does it. When Liverpool's linked to a player like Werner, they don't like it when any other team gets him except a British team. Done deal. It is pretty much a done deal. Upamecano is coming to Bayern. I think we all are waiting for Upamecano. We all need Upamecano right now. Because if you think about it, here's the situation at the club. Here's how I see it. Upamecano is going to bring quality to that team. He's going to be competing with Niklas Süle, one of Germany's best center backs at the moment. And he's going to be competing against Upamecano. Those two are going to be either a world-class pairing or one of the greatest depth thing ever. Because we could have incredible depth. Like, we've not had this depth ever. I like having depth. I don't know. I said this and people laughed at me. I just like us getting linked to actual ballers. Dybala as well. It's in the title, but I really enjoyed the fact that Upamecano was going to come in. Quality center back. The guy's one of the best in Europe at progressing the ball. He's one of the this guy wins 80% of his duels, 80%, and he wins a lot of headers too. So he would replace Boateng perfectly. Now, if we sign Upamecano, Boateng is going to leave. Cedric, Upamecano is perfect for Bayern. Süle, Upamecano, the wall. Exactly. And if Lucas Hernandez gets injured, which he's bound to, then we replace him with Upa. And if Alaba is gone, we could have the depth. That's the depth I want. The Real Madrid depth, where you just have 10 players per position. That's the type of depth we need, right? Real Madrid have James Rodriguez on the bench. We have Coutinho, to be fair, but we need more, depth, especially in the defense. We have the midfield depth. We have Tolisso, Goretzka to come on for Thiago and Kimmich. We have the midfield depth. What we need now is the defense depth. We don't have a left. Well, we do. Alaba and Lucas Hernandez can play left back. Those are our backup left backs, but they're really starters for the center back positions. And you know what? I think Hansi Flick was really scared when we could have potentially played a game with 3 left-footed defenders. So now we're getting Upamecano. That's never going to happen. If Upamecano is injured, Zula's going to play. If Zula's going to get injured, Upamecano is going to play. And you know Bayern Munich. We are Bayern Munich. We are injury FC. Dybala is apparently a plan B for Sane deal if he doesn't go through. I wouldn't mind Dybala, but let's try to reach 10 likes on the video. I would not mind Dybala, because that's why I put him in the title. I like us, even though we're not going to get Dybala, it's almost a fact. We're not getting Paulo Dybala, but I like the fact that we're getting linked to these ballers, man. I really enjoy it. Okay, Dybala is for sure fake news. I know. I like getting linked to ballers though. I don't care, right? But Muller will. I want Dybala too, but Muller will bury him. Oh my God, Newcastle close. That's true. Upamecano to Bayern. It's happened. It's freaking happened. A lot of people were like, "Why would Upamecano come to Bayern?" Well, now he's coming. Okay, because here's the situation. He's gonna come compete. He knows this is when players like Upamecano, who are linked to all these teams, come to us, there's something going on that we're not aware of. You know, Bayern Munich became when Upamecano watches a Bayern game, he's like, hey, they're playing some nice football. I want to join that. That's why we're getting linked and getting the players we want. When Sane sees Hansi Flick and Serge Gnabry, connection, scoring millions of goals. When Upamecano sees Alaba turn the center back, one of the best, he's going to be like, dang, they could use me well. When he sees Davies running around, he's like, damn, he's young too. He could really use me well. That's the thing. When you're performing well on the pitch, other players want to join in on that. Players don't really like rebuilds. Upamecano is going to come here and he's going to win himself a few trophies. That's the facts. If he comes here, he wins himself a few trophies, guaranteed. He wins him. He gets a 50% more likelier chance to win the Champions League each year that he's here. Like, players want to join us. English media is pissed off because Bayern signed Upa. Yeah, I mean, they have to be now. I mean, it's not like confirmed but it looks like we're negotiating the release clause down, which I don't think is going to happen. I think Leipzig don't need to sell. Actually, to be fair, Leipzig might be like, well, Upamecano has 1 year left on his contract. We might want to reduce the price. Let's get to 10 likes, please. I'm begging. I'm kneeling down. I'm kneeling down, please. 10 likes. Let's get to 10 likes. I just like seeing the number. I like double digits. I just do. Do you want Sergio Dest? No, I don't. I don't want Sergio. I want Achraf Hakimi. And if I don't have Achraf Hakimi, no one can have Sergio Dest. No one can be happy if I'm not happy. God damn it. But Upamecano. See, I already made a name for the guy. Upamecano. He's upper class. Upper class. Man, I'm too good at this. I thought of this 20 minutes before I went live, okay? You gotta give me props. But Upamecano is a Bayern Munich player. By the way, I just want to keep testing it. If you subscribe, you will literally see the notification pop up. I made it cool. I moved my streaming thing to a different platform. I moved it from OBS to Streamlabs OBS, okay? It's not... And how does everyone feel about this? How does everyone feel about this? I wanted to see everyone's opinion. How does everyone feel when Bayern Munich return? We're playing, and I'm doing a match watch-along. Upamecano. Alright, that's probably better than mine. But how does everyone feel about this, man? How does everyone feel about this background? This is what I'm going to use for May the 9th when we play Freiburg, I believe. And we're going to play them. And I'll put Freiburg there. The timer's going to be there. We're going to just enjoy watching it. But I think all of you are going to enjoy it with the match watch-alongs that are coming May 9th. By the way, Bayern Munich will play in less than 11 days now, I think. So we have 11 days till Bayern play. We feast. Upamecano. Ah, chippies. Okay, I'm getting too excited. You need a Bayern jersey for the games? I do. I have quite a few. Yeah, I just don't like wearing them. I like wearing my clothes because I wake up in this. Next Champions League, next Champagnes League game is in the Allianz Arena. Yeah, it is. Oh no, the next final in 2022 is in the Allianz Arena. Imagine we win it this year. Next year, the year after that, in our stadium, the year after that, the year after. Yeah, I'm just wanting us to win every single year. What's going to happen to Lucas Hernandez, though? Well, he's a hospital patient. That's going to force him. See, don't think about what happens to Lucas Hernandez. Think about what happens to our team, okay? Think about what happens to our team. We get a quality center back to increase our depth, who's young and hungry, Upamecano doesn't stay fit either. Did he sign? Well, it's pretty much almost confirmed. We've reportedly agreed the deal, the personal terms. Bild have said it, and they're the most reliable Bayern source. And what's going to happen is, because we've agreed the deal, now we're negotiating the transfer, the release clause. So we could get that release clause to 50 million, and I think that's when we activate it. But he's pretty much just confirmed. So let's reach 10 likes, everyone. I'm going to kneel down again. Like, I do this every day. I mean, please. Let's get to 10 likes. Havertz. Upamecano is not going to cost the bank as well. That's the most important thing. He's not going to cost the world. He's only going to cost less than 60 million. That's just a fact. Straight up, he's going to cost less than 60 million. So the most important thing is we have a player that's world class. Upamecano's world class, because if he's the top 3 center back in the Bundesliga, for me it's I think this season he over the last few months for Leipzig, man, he's really stepped up his game. Okay. Bild is the only Bayern source I trust too, Williams. Upamecano this season has really stepped up his game because Konate and also Willy Orban for Leipzig, their captain got injured and their best center back got injured. And I think Konate is like better than Upamecano, but Upamecano is a different type of center back, and we need the type of center back Upamecano is, and he's the best kind of center back. That in his mode and form, I don't know, but we need an Upamecano, and he's gonna cost us 60 million. If he even cost us 80 million, that's gonna be cheap. Look at Dele. Upamecano is better than Dele. He's better than him in terms of now, and also just it looks like overall he's faster than Dele. He's stronger than Dele. Upamecano is better than Dele, and we're getting him for less than 60 million potentially. That's perfect. Leipzig best player is going to leave, sad man. Timo, Upamecano, probably Sabitzer. Sabitzer ain't leaving, but I don't see where is Werner going to go? I mean, people are talking about Liverpool playing a 4-2-3-1 and fitting him in. You know, how realistic is that, you know? Why are you going to change a system that's been working for you, the 4-3-3? Why are you going to change that because you want to add in another player? Or, I don't know. And Liverpool don't really use a goal scorer. So that means that, you know, they I don't know. I just don't understand it. So I don't think Timo Werner leaves. And Bill gave Liverpool a 65% chance to sign Timo Werner. But then it's slowly decreasing. Who would you sign if you're Bayern in the summer? Well, assuming we already signed Sané, I'm going for Hakimi. 60 million for Hakimi, or even 70 million, is a steal, in my opinion. He's going to be one of the best right backs in the world for the next 10 years. So I would definitely just 100% look into Achraf Hakimi. I would get him. Upamecano is done pretty much. So yes, we'd sign Upamecano. You know, I said Sané is done, but still Sané though. I'm still going to say Sané. And I would look into... if I was Bayern, I'd tell Kimmich to move the right back, but I'm not Bayern, so let's just assume I could only sign players, but not tell players to move anywhere. So yeah, that's it, right? I don't need much. We don't need many more players. We just need a center back, a right back, and a winger. So those 3. And Havertz, I'm not interested in signing a kid for 100 million to replace Thomas Mourinho, who we know he's gonna bench. He's going to bench Havertz, man. How are you gonna feel if you're a 100 million signing and Thomas Müller is bagging in hat tricks of assists to keep his position in the team? I think Thomas Müller is gonna be better than Havertz here for a long time, right? We already have the cover, but I'd still sign Havertz just because the fans would want it. Neymar or Hazard flop? No, Hazard didn't flop. The guy's been injured, but when he played for Real Madrid, he's looked class. Look at the game versus City, I think, where he just stepped up, and I don't think Hazard's a flop. I think Hazard is just getting used to playing with good players around him, and he's having to not be the main man anymore. Hazard is going to be a class player. Pozegzi, that's a good question, Martin. But it's going to be Joshua Zirkzee. The guy is on another level. I think Zirkzee is going to be one of the best strikers in the world in a few years because he has the qualities, the technical ability that I want in my strikers, the modern striker. He has a good amount of pace with him. He's weirdly fast, but he's 6'4", so he's actually like a Haaland, and he has a sweet finishing foot. Like, have you seen the game versus Hoffenheim? The second goal we scored. This guy, he just did it so effortlessly. And that's a world-class quality. Coleman, Lee, do you think we have too many defend? No, hell no. Well, assuming we let go of Boateng and Javi Martinez, which is a very likely scenario, we would need to have the depth. Depth is the most important thing in football. Real Madrid don't buy Militao and go, hey, we have Ramos, Varane, and all these guys, and Nacho. No, they just buy the player and figure out where they play him later. Upamecano could be a right back. Obviously, he's not going to be. But still, you have to have depth. This is what we need, world-class depth. Tony Kroos got injured a lot in that season. But 2013, we had Kroos on the bench at times. We had some real ballers on the bench. And, yeah, it's just important. So, yeah, Jula and Alaba, Lucas, who's going to start if Upa comes? So, if Upa comes, it's gonna be. I think Alaba's gonna have to start because Alaba's better than Lucas Hernandez right now because he's fit and he's more experienced, and also Alaba is just a beast as a center back. It's not like we're losing anything by playing Alaba. He's also really good in the air, and he wins his duels. He does what he needs, but he needs like a Niklas or an Upamecano next to him, someone who's an actual center back to do the job. Boateng, has gotten back into form, but not to the point where I want it. So yeah, we're gonna have to substitute Boateng and Hernandez, or Luke Martinez. So it's gonna be Alaba and Zula, and then Upamecano can come in. But we're gonna start with Alaba and Zula because Zula's gonna get fit first. He's gonna get in the team. He's gonna be playing back when the team returns. Sooner rather than later next month. So, yeah, bench Pavard more, move Alaba to midfield, and move Kimmich back to right back. That's not happening. That's such a dream. Alaba's always been a left back defender. He's going to stay as a center back. It's like changing a tire, like I said, when you don't need to change a tire. Alaba is that tire we don't need to change. He's going to stay as a center back. And Davies has made an interview. Alphonso Davies himself has said, I came here as a winger. I've always been a winger, but right now I see myself starting as a left back. That's exactly the mentality I want. Davies is going to be a left back. Hansi Flick, why would we change Davies? So many people are like, I want Davies at wing. Why are you changing it? Why do you want to change something that's working? So if Alphonso Davies has said that means Alaba has to stay center back. Alaba can't move anywhere else. So we have to play Upamecano in that right center back spot and now alongside Alaba. And if Alaba's not fit, you play Lucas Hernandez. And if Lucas Hernandez isn't fit, you play Niklas Zula and Upamecano. Davies or Saka. Alphonso Godfrey is another level. Can we reach 12 likes? I'll start off. I always do this on stream. I go and like my own videos so people just, you get motivated to do it. Because sometimes us humans, we are not motivational people. So we don't like stuff. See, now it's at 10 likes. Now we can all relax, right? I like my own video. Shut up. Shut up. You would do it too if you were in my position. If you were in my shoes, you would do it too. Davies is better as a left back because of his recovering speed and his tackling. This guy can tackle. People forget Davies is so good at it. Coleman, do you think we would need Havertz when we have Muller already? Exactly, we don't. We keep Muller for 3 more years. He's going to still be on top. Muller is that player that you can't see ever declining. I don't think Muller is going to decline anytime soon. So that's why I keep Muller. I keep Muller here for a long time, in my opinion, because he's been so superb for us, right? And if we kept Muller for 3 more years, what bad is it to then sign, different players? And I prioritize the right back over the attacking midfielder spot. That's my opinion. I prioritize us having a right back over an attacking midfielder right now. When is Muller ever injured? Even if he does get injured, we could just play a 4-3-3 or play Goretzka in that, fake number 10 role where he makes runs off the strikers. So it just, for me, we need to be playing a formation that fits, I just want me a left back. So Comanche gets sold. No, no. Who's better? right back Kimmich, or Kimmich is better right back than Hakimi because Kimmich reads the game better. He's more cultured going forward, right? But Hakimi would bring the same kind of. Kimmich is better dribbler than. Yeah, have you seen people forget Kimmich is so good at dribbling because he's not incredibly gifted with pace. But the guy was skipping past people last season, nutmegging people. There was this pass he made with the back heel of his foot. This guy just nutmegged someone and made a great pass. Kimmich is better than Hakimi at right back, which is why I want him back at right back. But he's not going to move to right back, so really he's going to stay as CDM. We all have to accept it. And we just need to replace him thoroughly, which is by getting I think Hakimi is the most complete right back in the world. There's no one like him right now. Alexander Arnold attacking, can't defend really well, right? And no pace. Hakimi has everything: the tackling, the tenaciousness, the dribbling ability, the crossing. And Kimmich is a better crosser than Hakimi. But I want Hakimi to replace Kimmich. I'm not replacing Pavard because Pavard wasn't supposed to be a starting player. I mean, he said himself in an interview he didn't expect to start. He's starting because we didn't have the option, so we had to almost compensate our team for him. Messi wants Kimmich, so that means he's better. Yeah, Messi wants. Xavi also praised Kimmich. When other people are praising your player, it's always a good thing, right? It's always a good thing. Who do you want in striker after Robert Lewandowski? It's going to sound really weird, but I don't think we should buy someone. I think we should just give Zagzi a chance because he's proven that he can replace Lewandowski when Lewa gets injured. So why not when Lewa gets older and starts getting injuries? Do you think Lewa has a chance on winning this year's Ballon d'Or? Ballondowski, let's get it. Robert Ballondowski. He's getting that Ballon d'Or. It's going to be between him and Kevin De Bruyne. Virgil van Dijk. No Liverpool player is going to get it because they haven't done well this year. Even if they win the EPL when their league returns, they haven't done it. But Bayern Munich are going to win the Champions League this year. If we don't win it this year, if we don't win that Champions League, man, when are we going to win it? Because we're the best team in the world right now. Think about this. We haven't lost this year. We have not lost a single game in 2020, and we have not lost a single Champions League game. In fact, we've won every single Champions League game since 2019, where Liverpool slapped us up. I'm not going to ever watch the highlights for that game. I remember it. Wouldn't it be better for Zakaria, who can cover both DM and center back, instead for Upa, who could be our fourth class center back? Upamecano is going to be a first choice center back. Let's be honest. So I don't know. That's a good question, but I think we don't have that much versatility but Alaba can play DM or something. I don't know. We have too many midfielders. Adrian Fine's coming in. You have too many midfielders. So it's going to be a case where you just have to play the best players. So how do you think we will line up next season? I think it's gonna be. I'll make a dream lineup for the next transfer talk we have. But I think it's gonna be Neuer in goal. Because I just feel like we should just let Neuer run down his contract and he can leave on a free. Teach Nuba what to do. Neuer seems to be cooling down the demands for the club. He doesn't want to be here for 5 years. But let's just, Neuer in goal, right back Hakimi. That's my dream lineup. Upamecano, Niklas Süle, but it could also be Alaba, Niklas Süle, it could also be Lucas Hernandez, Upamecano. It's gonna be we're gonna have 4 center backs for 2 positions. That's the depth you need, and you're gonna have good players and world class players in all over the place. You're gonna have Alphonso Davies, right? I think Kimmich is gonna be in midfield. As much as I don't like it, he's gonna be in midfield. It's gonna be Thiago in midfield as well. I think Muller is gonna be in the attacking number 10. Sane is gonna be on the left. Gnabry on the right, and Lewandowski up top. What more do you need to add to that team? Tolisso to Inter Milan. Yeah, apparently Antonio Conte really likes Tolisso, which is good for him. Danny, where's his news got confirmed? Bild have said it, haven't they? And also, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. A lot of sources all over the world are saying if you search Upamecano's name, there's even British sources. Bully has, basically Upamecano, we've agreed to personal terms. We just need to reduce the release clause down, and then we'll sign Upamecano. We have 18 people watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It's kind of crazy, 18 people. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. No, subscribe to the channel if you're watching. God damn it! If you're watching, you must have the thought to subscribe, right? Brazzo is working, man. Well, you know, I criticize Hassan Salamander a lot. I'm gonna make a graphic for Hassan Salamander. I will. Don't make me not. I will make a graphic for Hassan Salamander. I'll make his strengths and weaknesses table. People love these player views, but I'll make a strengths and weaknesses for him. So why is he taking over the screen then? So this is the player we're signing, Dayot Upamecano, 21 years old. He's gonna cost about 50 million because we're probably gonna end up reducing that release clause because he has a year left in his contract. He's a fantastic tackler. If you watch him play, man, on the ground, he's a great tackler, great passer of the ball, great dribbler of the ball. His concentration on the pitch is superb. You know, there was a chance where Davies shot and he blocked the ball, and then he literally, you know, he got back like Superman and blocked the rebound shot. So he's a superb concentrator, whatever that means. And he has exceptional strength, like literally his body strength is immense. So that's Upamecano. Does he have no weaknesses? Not that I know of. Upamecano, let me see. He has 0 weaknesses. I felt good writing none there. Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, he's good in the air. You could say maybe his weakness is he's just too fast. I don't know. Bayern loves French players, don't they? I mean, we're buying a lot. But, I mean, to be fair, France are producing talent. I mean, Germany isn't producing as much talent. Bayern France channel. Yeah, we are a French team now. Pavard, Lucas Hernandez, Coman. There's 3 players. Why are you acting like we have 50 billion 3 French players? Dude, that's a lot, to be fair. I mean, we only have 3 German players. I mean, yeah, we do. We do have more than 3 German players. Are you satisfied with Coutinho? I'm satisfied if he's on the bench. He's like Umtiti. Samuel Umtiti. Yay! Ramena Upamecano. Ramena Coupa la Maison. That's when France wins the Euros, which I think they might. It's going to be Germany versus France in the final, and France might slap up Germany, and Germany might slap up France. You never know. France have done it. They beat Germany. Was it the last Nations League game they played? What number would you think Sané will wear? Number 10. He fits it, man. In the left-hand side, left foot. You know, he could curl shots in while like Robin, but he's probably going to be a left winger, and he's going to stay there. I mean, if I watched this clip of Sané, this guy just takes the ball under. Like, Sané is like, this guy could nutmeg a mermaid, bro. Sané's level of ability. He's nutmegging a mermaid or even a merman. Like, Sané is on a new level. Tolisso, Pavard, Hernandez. Oh, yeah, Pavard. I forgot about him, didn't I? Coman, Cousins. Yeah, Mikel Cousins. Upamecano, too. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 French players. I remember. Oh, that's a lot of French talents, man. Which player do you think will get the number 10 and number 7? So Havertz will probably most likely get the number 7 if we sign him. Sané will get the number 10 because he just fits it. When he wears that, Gnabry is going to stay with the number 22. He looks like one of those players that doesn't care about his number. So Serge is going to stay with the number 22. Upamecano is going to get the number... what number are we giving Upa? Number 3? We don't have a number 3, do we? Do we have a number 3, guys, in the team? And, Havertz might even get the number... no, Perisic ain't getting the number 10. He's not. He's going to get the number 14. He's going to get whatever number we give him because he wants to join us. He wants to really stay here. We don't want him. He wants us. 2 is free. Upamecano... No, Niklas wears the number 4, right? Right. No, Niklas wears the number 2. Hold on. Who wears the number 3? Oh, I don't know, man. Niklas wears the number 4, okay. And he wears 15 for Germany. Sané wears the number 19 for both the Germany and Sané ain't gonna wear. Davies gonna. I think we might give Davies the number 3 if he's gonna be a left back. But maybe 19 is just. I think 19, like his brand is around AD 19, Alphonso Davies number 19. So I think he's probably gonna stay with that number. Maybe get Boateng number 17. Boateng is already number 17. No one. I think Sané is gonna wear the number 10. Havertz, if he comes in, wears the number 7. Someone has to wear the number 8. So maybe Gnabry wears number 7. You know, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Gnabry number 22. That's crazy. Yeah, maybe Gnabry takes the number 7. That would be funny. Or if and whoever takes the number 8 would be Havertz. I think that would work. And because Javi Martinez wears the number 8. Why he does it, I don't know. I don't know why he wears the number 8. No one can explain it. Odriozola, the biggest flop. He hasn't played one game, man. He's alone. He cannot be a transfer. You can't evaluate him in that. But yeah. So I have to remind everyone, we are at 234 subscribers. If you want to, not if you want to, subscribe right now. Let's get to 1 million. Get to 1 million. But yeah, let's get to 1 million. I mean, if you do subscribe, your name is gonna pop up on the stream like that. It's just nice. And if you can, share the content with people and that you know. You know what? Someone lucky is going to get. All right, let's do Jake. Jake deserves that alert. Yeah. Marco. Let's do this guy. Yeah, it's just cool. I'm just enjoying doing this. All right. Okay, we're done with that. We're having too much fun. I hit the bell. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I don't know if that would show up on the screen because YouTube doesn't do that. What do you think will happen to Goretzka? I think he's gonna unsubscribe so it could pop my name up. I don't think that happens. You have to have your subscriptions public on YouTube. So yeah, that's what has to happen. You can't. Why is it showing Marco Grubback a lot? I don't know who that is, but I guess Marco likes to subscribe a lot because it's showing. But you have to have your subscriptions show on YouTube for it to show. But isn't that cool? It's sick, right? Why is Marco Grubback showing a lot? Pedrin Jr. Beliza or Su Brasileiro? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna search it. I will search it. I subscribed again. Okay. Portuguese. I don't know. I'm a Brazilian guy. I don't know what that means, man. I don't really know what that means. So yeah. When we sign Upamecano, I think Sani's gonna wear the number 3 because we don't have a number 3, do we? Yeah, we don't. Why do we have Javi Martinez wearing them? It looks so weird for a CDM and a center back to be wearing the number 8. I just wanted it to go to Mulla or something. But I think Zegzi could take like maybe the lower number because the youth players usually get some high numbers to get them to. It's a weird sports science thing. Like no one really looks at high numbers, but I think Zegzi's number is gonna go down to maybe like 21 or not 21. Lucas Hernandez has 21. Philipp Lahm's number. No, not Philipp. Wait, Philipp Lahm wore it, right? God damn. Or Zegzi could take the number 12. Not that it's reserved for anything. No, Philipp wore the number 21. Yeah, he wore that's yeah. My bad. Totally forgot. All right, Miroslav Klose wore the number 18. There's a lot of players that have worn 31. Like Bastian Schweinsteiger wore the number 31. So numbers aren't really important. Yeah, so we just need this number thing to get sorted out. Upamecano is gonna most likely wear the number 3 because it just makes sense. And we have the number 2, but that's if Odriozola's gone. So I mean, Hakimi will wear the right back we get will wear the number 2. Klose is assistant manager. Miroslav Klose is coming in as an assistant manager next season, which I'm excited by. I think he's going to be a superb assistant manager. He looks like he's done a decent job with the youths, the under 18s. Hopefully that means that he comes in with some tactical prowess and also has a say in the dressing room because he's a legend of the German football thing. He's also a legend of Bayern Munich. So hopefully Klose does what Klose should be doing and gets respect from the players and stuff. And the speed of the defense, Upa and Davies, exactly. And imagine if you add Hakimi to that. We would have the fastest backline. And Nuclas. I think Gila is probably faster than Upamecano. Yeah, Gila is weird because when he starts running, he looks slow. And then 3 seconds after, the guy is rapid. Damn. You see that pace thing he did against that Arsenal player? It was nice. I just like seeing that, man. We have too much pace. We are literally Pace FC, Usain Bolt FC. I'm going to bed. It's 2 a.m. here. Wow, where are you at, Martin? Why is it 2 a.m.? I purposefully did this so it wouldn't be 2 a.m. You would like Perisic to stay? I wouldn't, but I think he should stay I mean, if as long as him staying doesn't mean we don't sign someone. Indonesia. Oh, that is very cool. Indonesia is nice. As long as Perisic staying doesn't mean we don't buy the players we need to be buying and don't improve on the positions we need to be improving, then I'm perfectly fine with it. I just think that when we sign players like Perisic, we have to realize that we also have to. We can't just, Perisic should just be a backup, and that's fine. That's fine with me. But we should also sign the Sane, the Havertz, the Hakimi, the Upamecano. I still want my players. I don't want Perisic to replace any signings that we're supposed to be making. So Perisic can just stay on the bench. I mean, imagine having Ivan Perisic, World Cup finalist, played a big part in the World Cup, on the bench. That's just superb. Pavard as well, having him on the bench. Our bench is going to be benches that teams dream of having, right? Imagine you're dealing with all this, and then Bayern Munich just bring on Coutinho. Well, not Coutinho. Well, Bayern, maybe Havertz isn't starting, and Bayern bring on Havertz. Alfo, okay. So our bench could be nice. It could be on a new level. It's weird because I just associated thinking about this with Alpha, but we do have a Discord server. I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm trying to just set it up so maybe on match days while we're having matches, I can take people and we just have a call on the stream. So on match days, by the way, I think not everyone has seen this, but here is the match watch along graphic, which I'm gonna use. It's gonna show the timer. It's just gonna be nice, but for everyone that has club confirmed, almost 1,000,000%, but the club hasn't confirmed it. I've confirmed it. It's gonna happen though, because I think, is Christian Falk talking about it? But I think I saw somewhere Fabrizio Romano was talking about it. So yeah, if you want to, that is the Discord server link. This is how we're gonna do match watch-alongs, and on the Discord, I'm thinking of on match days we could talk on the stream. I checked every hour to Christian Falk to say true on Twitter. Well, he's going to say true because I think he's already talked about Upamecano, hasn't he? And I think there's a French source, L'Equipe du Français. They are very good with the players. They're French because they're a French team, and they usually have a lot of connections to agents of players. And they they said that Bayern Munich were the leading candidates to sign Upamecano, and I talked about it a few days ago, and now it looks like it's materializing. But that's the Discord link in the chat if you want to follow the Discord. Also, this is just I'm thinking of on match days where Bayern are playing, right, and maybe it's halftime. I'll bring someone on from the stream, and we can just have a conversation. Maybe I could bring 4 people on at the same time. You never know. We could just have a nice conversation about the game, right? And then, yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. So you have to join the Discord, and obviously you have to interact on the Discord for you to level up, because based on your level, I made the Discord cool. Let's just say that. You can level up, and once you're level 10, I think you get a mod automatically, but it's going to be sick. So Falca has no clue. Why is that? He gets 99% of Bayern Munich stories completely accurate. I don't see how you would say he doesn't have a clue. Christian Falk has died. How so? Christian Falk, for me, does what he knows what he's talking about when it comes to news. He knows what he's talking about. And Bild are a very reliable source when it comes to Bayern Munich. He said the Adriozola story before we signed him. He said the Lucas Hernandez story a few days before maybe a few weeks or almost. I don't know. He said he has a lot, man. Yeah, I think Bild Sports is a decent source for Bayern Munich. It's the best source. What, would you rather have kicker? You don't want kicker. For sure you don't want kicker. He knows the most in the club with signings. Exactly. That's my point with Christian Falk. I think he's our most reliable journalist for Bayern Munich, of course. Not like he's a journalist for this channel. That'd be weird. He's our most reliable journalist, as far as I'm concerned. He has broken some stories that have just come out, and people are getting surprised each time. But yeah, Christian Falk is definitely the most reliable Bayern source. That's the most important thing that we have to all admit. He's the most important Bayern source. And Fabrizio Romano doesn't really talk about Bayern. He's more of he talks about a lot of Italian news. But has he confirmed this? Let me check the Twitter Fabrizio. He hasn't tweeted for a while, but I saw it somewhere. He confirmed something. So, yeah, he tweeted, that's for sure. Fabrizio Romano. Here we go, still too early. Okay, so Christian Falk said, here we go, is still too early. That basically means it's not confirmed like that. We're signing him 100%, but we pretty much agreed to deal with him. So that's good. I like hearing that, man. I really do. Because that means that it's extremely close. You know, so Christian Falk says, don't trust the fake account when a fake account put the done deal and Upamecano to Bayern, here we go thing. Right, it's still too early. Yes, it's too early to say he's gonna want it, but he's gonna show up. He's gonna end up at Bayern. When you have all these news sources coming out and pretty much saying it, they've said it's too early to say yes, he's a Bayern Munich player, but that means he will be a Bayern Munich player. It means that it's just timing, isn't it? It's just timing. What if, you know, now we're just negotiating? I think we've agreed to personal terms with Upamecano, and now we're just talking the contract. Let's talk about Dybala. Where does everyone stand on Paulo Dybala? Dybala is just a player that I've always liked. I just really, really like Dybala, man. I always thought he was like the next Messi, but the guy's 26 now. He's not the next Messi. If he's gonna be the next Messi, he has to be to 19 again and doing what he's doing now, like, you know, at 19. But Dybala is someone that I would really, really enjoy at Bayern. He's just superb as a player. You know, the guy can do it. I think he could really fit our team in that attacking number 10. The thing is with Dybala, he's not like a Coutinho where he's a creator. He's more of a second striker, goal scorer. He can play false nine. So he picks up spaces in the box, you know, similar to Muller. Not saying he's a Ramdateur, but he does it. So Dybala for me but it's not happening, is it? Dybala's not happening. Would rather take Leroy, yeah, obviously. We're going to have Leroy Sané. I think it's pretty much done. Sané is going to come to Bayern Munich. If Sané, I'm so gassed. What's up, unknown driller? Why are you gassed? Bayern Munich signing a player that Spurs are linked with? I just enjoy this. Daniel, Dybala is so good. He's like a Coutinho or James. Koulibaly to Spurs, Dematio said. Koulibaly to Spurs. I mean, Mourinho loves his 30-year-olds, but it could happen, huh? Falk also replied to my meme in January. Christian Falk is a real G. Don Hansi, I think with Sané, Upamecano, and Dest, we're going really well. Maybe another midfielder needed. I think with Sané, Upamecano, and Hakimi. You know what? Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, if you're watching these videos, which you're not, please sign Hakimi. I'm going to kneel down. Please sign this Moroccan Akraf, okay? His name is Akraf Hakimi. He's proven in the Bundesliga. He's one of the best right backs in the world. He has 10 open play assists. He's superb at everything he does. Please sign him. Please. And he has 4 goals, I think. Please sign him. Him, Davies on one side. Oh, my God. He could probably play wing too, because he has. I want Boateng and Martinez out. They're probably going out. If we sign Hakimi, it's going to mean that Boateng. We can't afford signing Upamecano and Hakimi. Well, our budget is reportedly 300 million, which I think is true. Why do you think we're trying to negotiate Upamecano down so we can spend the money and splash the cash where we're supposed to? We're going to need to spend money on Havertz, right? I think we can afford a lot of players. You'd be surprised. I think the board have already set aside 300 million and said this is the rebuild money. This is the players. These are, and now they're just trying to figure out which players would most likely make sense. We have a lot of money, we just don't like to spend. Exactly. Bayern Munich are one of the richest clubs in the world. You know, we're richer than Juventus, but they spend more money than us. We make more money than PSG, for God's sake, in terms of like actual revenue. And we don't spend as much money as they do. So we can spend the money. We can splash the cash. Lucas Hernandez, who thought we'd just spend 70 million on a center back that was injured? But we did it because we had the money. And we always have the money. We just don't like spending it. Sarri never liked Dybala for some reason. Some dead manager. We nearly got him last year. Mauricio Sorobal. I think, yeah, Dybala could show up at Bayern Munich. And I just like the fact that we're getting linked to actual ballers. So anyone watching, hit the subscribe button and share the content. We're trying to hit 300 subscribers, and we have 3 days left to do it. We're moving nicely because we've hit 34 subscribers in 1 week, which is amazing. I never thought I could do that. We could do that. It's mine. Yeah, but the channel, It wouldn't be anything without the comments. I would probably just record videos and post it. I just like interacting with all of you. Danny, 80 million for Lucas was not worth that price. Exactly, but we still spent the money. That's the problem. And that's the thing we're talking about. We have the money to spend, but sometimes we don't spend on the right players. Javi Martinez, up until a few months ago, I think was our most expensive club signings. 40 million, I think, for him. And Pavard just almost broke that with 35 million. We spent so much money last summer. People don't realize because we didn't spend it in the actual window. We bought Pavard before the summer transfer window. We bought Hernandez before the summer transfer window. So we do have the money to splash. We just don't do it in our eyes. We just don't spend it. And we've always spent money just on odd signings. We do bargains. That's the thing with Bayern. You know, we don't like doing Real Madrid's thing where they just splash 700 million in the summer on a bunch of players. We like to spend our money like, 10 million on Gnabry, 10 million on Davies. Hopefully they become something. And then we give them a good youth structure to develop, right? Singh was 8 million, I think. Like, we are spending money, but to really strategically. And you should do that. But also, when you need to splash the cash, do it. If Sané wants to come to us, do it. Get it done. Because that shows big club mentality. Not only are you developing talent, you're also bringing them in from big clubs. Like, if we weaken Man City, that's just nice. Bayern have 250 million. Bayern will sign Sané, Havertz, right back, and Hakimi, and Upamecano. See, yeah, people keep talking about Serginho Dest like we're going to sign him. I think we're going to sign him, but it's going to be really tough because think about it. Ajax don't need to let go of him just now. He's 19. What if he's 21 and he's like so good? He's gotten so much better. They could get way more money out of him. So Ajax are a good business team, so they're gonna have that in the back of their head. But we could go for Hakimi and test Real Madrid's resolve. Real Madrid will want to start Carvajal over him, and we'll see. Love Dybala, but where would he fit in? Yeah, exactly. I think he would be a James, Coutinho. Müller will take a spot. I don't know. Dybala's not like Coutinho and James where they're number 10s. Dybala's in a central forward. He's more of a false 9. Dybala is a ball dribbler. You know what I mean? He's a South American. That's what he is. That's all he'll ever be. But he's more of a dribbler of the ball, if I'm not mistaken. He's a finisher. Whereas he's not a distance shooter like James and Coutinho are. He's not a volley merchant like James was. He's just shoot from, he's just like a striker, but false striker. He drops into the hole and does what he does. He wouldn't fit us, but I wouldn't say he's like James and Coutinho. He's a bit different from those two. He's, faster than both of them as well. What do you think about the Partey rumor? Do you want him? I think I made that clear. It's not going to happen, but I wouldn't be opposed to us signing Partey. But it would mean that Kimmich goes back to right back, wouldn't it? So, really, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but it wouldn't make any sense at the moment. It would not make any sense for us to sign Thomas Partey. He's going to end up staying at Atletico Madrid. I have a feeling that no club is going to want to pay his release clause of 40 million, or no club. He's not going to want to go to any other club that's linked to him. Like, it's not like Real Madrid are linked to him. It's Arsenal, Chelsea, or Spurs. It's not big teams. So why would he want to move? That's like downgrading. He wouldn't want to move unless he wanted to play for a different manager. Then I don't see Partey leaving Atletico Gun Madrid, like I call them, Atletico Gun Madrid. Yeah, so it just can't happen. But I think we have come to the end of the stream. Like I said, thank you everyone so much for watching. Share the content if you can. Just click the share button, share with friends, tweet it, Instagram it. I'm trying to get the channel to just pop until Bayern Munich play. I can't wait for that, man. I cannot wait. I'm tired of, the channel usually grows, when we actually play games. And it's surprising, and I'm so grateful that we've all done it to the point where it's growing even when Bayern aren't playing. So I'm really grateful for that, and it's just cool. Like, when we're not playing, that the channel can still grow. So we're 6 subscribers away from 240. If we can hit that, that would be sick. And then we can go to 250, 270. When we hit 300, I'm gonna thank everyone, and then I'm gonna say let's hit 5 billion. Okay? If there's 7 billion people in the world, 5 billion have to be Bayern fans. It's a freaking requirement. And amid the COVID crisis. I hope everyone's doing well, though, to be fair. Apaches, yes, Dybala, but where will he play? There are already Muller, Coman, Gnabry, and Lewandowski. Exactly. And Sané is coming into that. What does everyone think of selling Coman? Would we let him go to City just to get Sané? I would. If we could get Sané for 50 million and give Coman away, I'd do it right away. Do you think we should buy Upamecano for 58 million or wait next year for free? Leipzig are not gonna. I don't think Upamecano is gonna do that. I don't think he's the type of player to do that to Julian Nagelsmann. Think about the manager too. He's not gonna run down his contract for us. Like, he can go anywhere else. If Bayern Munich aren't willing to just go all out for him, he might feel like, oh, they don't care about me as much. So yeah. So like I was saying, if we hit 300 subscribers, that would be amazing. So if you can just share the content, it'd be very, very sick to keep growing the channel. I love when it grows. You know, I just appreciate everyone. So yeah, well, we're not gonna wait for Upamecano for free. We need him now. That's the thing. We don't need him in 2 years. We're not like the cool. Boateng is gonna leave. Javi Martinez is gonna leave. We need him now. If we wait again, it'll be like waiting to. It'll be like another year where we need to slow down on our rebuild. If we sign him now, that's a statement of intent from the club that we're ready to go. You know, which is another reason we're trying to. Lower his release clause, because if we signed him for maybe 50 million instead of 60, you know, it would just be. I think Bayern will buy Hummels. We are not a ping pong team. We're not playing ping pong with Mats Hummels. So yeah, share the videos. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia san mia and peace. Upamecano. Paulo Dybala. No, Dybala. Yeah.